This year, United Nations Organization is celebrating 75th anniversary. This year is good for India-UN relations also. With respect to UN, India's role is increasing day by day. And in the UN Security Council, now India is a 8th time non-permanent member. It is doing non-permanent membership 8th time. And in the last 2-3 days, there is one important news with respect to India and the United Nations. United Nations General Assembly adopts two India-sponsored important resolutions, particularly on nuclear disarmament, and second is on counter-terrorism. And with respect to disarmament, nuclear disarmament, the idea of disarmament and nuclear disarmament is not new. It is an age-old demand from non-aligned countries. Rajiv Gandhi, as a Prime Minister of India in 1990s, have called for disarmament in general and nuclear disarmament in particular in the NAM summit. From then on, India is trying to persuade the world. In fact, there are two important treaties in the world with respect to nuclear weapons. One is NPT, that is Non-Proliferation Treaty. Second is CTBT. India is not a signatory for both, as India finds both the treaties as discriminatory. And India in 1999 have categorically told that if the conditions of CTBT, that is Comprehensive Test Ban Treaty, are same, if they are not changed, India is not going to sign CTBT forever, because both NPT and CTBT favors the nuclear haves and disfavors the nuclear have-nots. Coming back, 2 days back, the first committee of the UN General Assembly adopted two resolutions sponsored by India with respect to disarmament. One is prohibition of the use of nuclear weapons. Second is reducing the risk of nuclear dangers. One is the resolution on prohibition of use of nuclear weapons. Second is reducing the risk of nuclear dangers. And the two resolutions are named as number 1, Convention on the Prohibition of the Use of Nuclear Weapons, and number 2, Reducing Nuclear Danger under the Nuclear Weapon Cluster. So both are aiming to minimize the nuclear proliferation in the world. First is the first convention, that is Convention on the Prohibition of Use of Nuclear Weapons, aims at starting negotiations among the countries in the world and between the countries in the world in the bilateral, multilateral, plurilateral and global level to minimize the use of nuclear weapons. The second is some countries suddenly might use or accidentally might use nuclear weapons in a spur of a moment, to stop that, because nuclear bombs or nuclear missiles can be used, but the ramifications can only be felt in a larger scale. So for this reason, for the two things, that is should not use nuclear weapons accidentally, that is to reduce the risk of use of nuclear weapons, and completely prohibiting the use of nuclear weapons. For these two things, India introduced resolutions, sponsored resolutions, and negotiations should start, and accidental use of nuclear weapons should be almost stopped. So for all these things, India is working and UN is also supporting. These resolutions actually manifest India's commitment towards nuclear free world. This is very important. India's commitment towards nuclear free world. The first resolution, that is prohibition of the use of nuclear weapons, India tabled in 1982, and the second resolution, that is reducing the risk of nuclear dangers, India tabled in 1998. Still discussions are going on in the UN, but this time UN General Assembly First Committee adopted that with a good majority. What do you mean by first committee in the UN General Assembly? This you should know. First committee of the UN General Assembly looks after disarmament and works in collaboration with two institutions. Remember, the first committee in UN General Assembly looks after disarmament and works on two important issues and works with two important organizations. The issue it is working is disarmament. The first committee on UN General Assembly works with respect to disarmament and works in collaboration with two committees. One is UN Conference on Disarmament, second is UN Disarmament Commission. There are two important institutions. One is UN Conference on Disarmament, second is UN Disarmament Commission. Both are important, both are very, very important, and these bodies, UN Conference on Disarmament and UN Disarmament Commission, both bodies deal with nuclear issues. Both bodies deal with nuclear issues. So, we should focus on this. Apart from that, India recently, 2 days back, uh, it is said that India also have introduced an annual resolution on counter terrorism, and UN General Assembly adopted India's annual resolution on counter terrorism. Actually, in the year 1996 itself, in the UN General Assembly, India tabled CCIT, Comprehensive Convention on International Terrorism. Even today, even after 24 years after India introducing CCIT, it was not adopted by the UN General Assembly. The main problem is the definition of terrorism itself, the definition of terrorist itself. Who is a terrorist? According to one country, he is a freedom fighter. According to other country, he is a terrorist. So, though terrorism is the biggest threat in the world today, there is no comprehensive convention on international terrorism in the UN General Assembly. The annual resolution on counter terrorism, that was a simple thing, that actually this annual resolution on counter terrorism advocates measures to prevent acquiring weapons by the terrorists. It advises measures to prevent acquiring weapons by the terrorists. This is the only thing. So, this is a very simple thing, that is annual resolution on counter terrorism, but we want a comprehensive convention on that, and India is taking a leading role, and this is showing a great example that two resolutions with respect to disarmament and a resolution, annual resolution with respect to counter terrorism were adopted by the UN General Assembly, which were tabled by India, which were sponsored by India. It is a great movement for India. Let's ask India, let's make India to play a major role in international politics, particularly with respect to peace, stability and progress of the world countries. Particularly the threats which the world faces is terrorism, weapons, particularly nuclear weapons, these things, and India's role is impeccable and strong in this respect. Thank you.